All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. So good to see you. How are you? There you are. Hi, Linda. Hi, everybody. Pat and Shoshana and David. Okay. So good. And there's Kathleen and Teresa and Glenn. So good to see you all. Meredith and Susan and Terry. Hello, thank you, Carly. It's great to be seen, and it's great to see you. Hello, everyone. I am sitting here with Alex.
Ciao. Hi.
And Vicky. And we are together again. It's such a joy to be here together. I'm just going to make sure you can all see me. Can you all see me? Just let me know in the comments. Make sure you can see me and you can hear me. Yes. Awesome. That is fantastic. Oh, good. Yes, better than the other week. That's great. I'm so glad. All right. So how are you all doing? Let me know in the comment box. Hi, Jay. Hi, Hari Simran, Satnam, Kathleen, Maura, Mina, Sandy, Lisa. God bless you all. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. God bless you all. It's a joy to be here with you. So I don't know. I'll just share this with you, but I got really slammed with a cold, sore throat, something called the razor thing. I don't know what it is, but oops, I don't know what's happening. In 1 second. Oh, okay. This is a family affair. So razor throat. Yes, Terry, that's it. That is exactly it. So I'm still recuperating, and that's why I was asking if you could hear me and see me. And I'm grateful that I'm recuperating, and I'm moving to the other side. So I'm grateful to be here. I would love to know from each and every person, how are you feeling? What's happening? What are your prayers? Thank you. Hari Simran. Send me a comment. Let me know what your prayers. Thank you. I so appreciate that, Carly. Yes, thank you. Okay. Yeah, lots happening. There's a lot happening in the outer world. Yeah, there's so much. Thank you, Meredith. I love that, honey. Yeah, RFK Jr. is moving ahead undeterred. Yes, and it seems bumpy ride continues, but holding strong. That's right. We shall not be moved. Feeling anchored. Calm the chaos on Virginia. Yeah. Well, since we are here, and since I am moving through this throat, oops, I am going to, first I'm just going to make sure everybody's muted. I'm going to mute everybody. And then what I wanted to do tonight is just get a baseline from each and every one of you. If you have a prayer request, what is your prayer request? Just place it. As you know, I like to see in the prayer request what you're willing to receive and what you're holding for yourself and others. Peace and praying, grateful, moving ahead creatively. He's stealth. That man is stealth. Heal your digestive system. Yes. All right. So there's only 3 prayer requests. Okay. Courage and hope. Yes. Where was I? I was somewhere. Josiah. Yes, absolutely, Susan. Lyme disease. Prayers for your dad, Gary. Yes, Meredith. Absolutely. So I was somewhere. Sandy B. Peace and joy for all. Stability for myself and others. Calm, coherent connection. Yes. With the divine and with each other. Yes. Job for Chris. I was with somebody and they used the word that I loved. Bon courage. Good courage. Yes. there's so many earth changes. That's right. Absolutely, Harry Simon. I was with somebody, no, not, and they said bon courage. That's not what I was going to say. Clarity, yes. What I was going to say is that there's floods that are happening everywhere. Now, not everywhere, but we have Virginia, North Carolina, Texas, more floods in Texas. So we are witnessing changes that are happening, earth changes. Some people are saying it's climate change. Some people are saying it's cloud seeding. And there was this gentleman that is involved with cloud seeding who posted on Twitter saying that they had done some seeding 2 days before, I think it was, what happened in Texas. So do we know? Are we going to get the clear answer? It's kind of like the Epstein files. We're not going to know. We're just not. So let's move on. Let's place our attention somewhere else. Let's place our attention somewhere where we want to focus on the positive and not keep banging the drum of what's not working, even though we may get caught, as we've talked about before. So, oh, Jay, yes, absolutely. I completely say yes. I'm sure everybody else here, if you have a family, you know that forgiveness plays a big part in relationship, and transparency, flexibility, compassion, kindness. So that's a major yes. And before we move into the prayer segment for this evening, I've invited our dear friend to speak a word. Alessandro, or Alex, is such a huge part of our, thank you, Teresa and Glenn, is such a huge part of our prayer circle. His drawings are so meaningful to me. I can't even believe that this man creates the beauty that he creates and the poignancy that creates. And he also does any kind of cartoon or illustration personally for yourself, for your business, for a project. So I'll make sure that you have access to him, because if you would like to amplify whatever it is that you're doing or create a custom present for somebody that's really meaningful, this is your guy. So I've asked Alex to say a few words this evening before we move into prayer, and Vicky might say a few words too. So here we go.
Hi, grazie a tutti. Io vorrei dire che sono veramente orgoglioso di far parte del gruppo di preghiera di Wendy, perché infonde a tutti, soprattutto a me e a Vicky, quel senso di spiritualità che è importante per il presente e soprattutto per il futuro di tutti noi. E questo è proprio grazie alla missione di Wendy, che io non finirò mai di ringraziare.
Grazie mille. I will make sure that we have a translation for you, and I will send that. And because I have been out of the country and haven't had access to uploading all the videos and making sure that you get them when I return, I will make sure that you have the recordings. And so I just wanted you to know that. Yes, Viva Italiano. It's been such a joy to be here with Alex and Vicky. Vicky, did you want to say anything?
Hi.
So Vicky is an absolutely adorable and precious 9-year-old filled with energy and creativity. So we love having her present with us. All right. So now we're going to go into the prayer segment for this particular week. And I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Oh, just a little note for you, a little pin for your calendar. We will be returning to 5 p.m. Pacific next Sunday. So it'll go out in the email. I just wanted to make sure that you all know that. And so there you have it. All right. So are we ready to, let me see the faces, the thumbs up, the folks that are ready to move into prayer. Yeah, I love that. I see those thumbs up. I see those faces. I see. Yes. All right. We're ready to raise the roof, the heart. Yes. Beautiful. Thank you. Your participation makes a huge difference when we're doing this, especially if you have your camera covered, which I totally understand. Jetson's moment completely. But when you're on this side and I'm speaking and I can't see your face, there's that moment, that little gap that I'm like, are you there? Are you there? Can you hear me? I'm grateful when you respond, when you place comments in the box, and grateful for all of your support. So thank you. All right, here we go. So let's just take a moment. Thank you, Barbara. And just bring your awareness into your heart center and allow everything that has come before this present moment, everything, every conversation you've had, every hope, wish, and desire. And I might have a coughing thing, so I'm going to pause for 1 second. Back from that cough commercial. I am back. All right. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Carlene. All right. So just moving my awareness to my heart, and I invite you to join me in that heart as we completely surround ourselves in the light and the love of God, just feeling this presence that is never an absence, bathing us, holding us, just seeing this divine light entering your body from the top of your head. And I must say, being at St. Paul's Basilica, St. Peter's, St. Paul, St. Peter's Basilica today, and walking in this majestic field of reverence for the divine was extraordinary. Alex and I looked at the tomb of the past popes, and throughout the visits to the museums, there's always been this halo. The angels have a shining light around them. Jesus, the Christ, has this beautiful golden halo around him from the time he was a baby. And that light is real. That is not just a painting. That's not just imaginary. That's not just fantasy. That is the light of the divine. That is absolutely around each and every person. The light that lighteth up each and every one who cometh into this world. So I just invite you in this moment to just imagine that you are completely filled and overflowing with this light. And yes, we each and all of us have an aura. And if you ever want more information around that, or you want to have a conversation around that at another time, I am so happy to dive deep with each and every one of you about that. So we just allow this divine light to just flood our being, just moving down our forehead and our eyes and our cheeks and our jaws, front of our head, back of our head, down the front of our torso and the back of our torso, across our shoulders, upper arms, forearms, hands, out through our fingertips, moving down our torso and moving into our thighs, our knees, our legs, our ankles, our heels, our feet, and at the balls of our feet. Just imagine this light exits and just see it moving down the layers of the earth, layer upon layer upon layer upon layer upon layer, until it matches and meets the crystalline center of the earth. Just allowing this divine light to fill you up and just carry out of your body any tensions you may be holding. Allowing yourself to be fully open and available, present to this very moment. How grateful I am for each and every person present. How grateful I am to Alex and Vicky. How grateful I am to my family for being here, for the assistance from my husband. How grateful I am for this magnificent world. Grateful for Zoom, even if it's tricky. I'm so grateful for this technology that allows each and all of us to meet around the world in the global heart. Recognizing in this sacred slowing down, God is everywhere, in everything, as everything, through everything, in every cell, in every organ, in every action and function of my body, mind, heart, and spirit. I am one with the one. And as I know this to be the truth of my life, I know that this is the truth for Alex, for Vicky, for my husband and daughter, for each and every person here, for RFK Jr., his family, for each and every person that is committed to Maha, to each and every person who is taking a stand for peace in the world and equality. Right where they are, God is, for there is no separation between this divine presence and this expression of the divine presence, which is each and every one of us. For we are one with the one. And in this unified field of oneness, not sameness. If you call God Jesus, if you call God Buddha, if you call God Hashem, Shekinah, if you call God Great Spirit, Great Mystery, Buddha, it answers to it all. For there is no checking off if you've said the right word or done the right thing. This presence is right at the very center of your being. And so in this unified field of oneness, not sameness, but oneness, in this unified field of love, it is so easy for me to speak this word, blessing each and every person, calling forth health, wholeness, vitality, vibrancy, calling forth the healing flame of love, just rippling through each and every person, their family relationships, their work relationships, their relationships to themselves, their relationships with the divine, just allowing this puja, this transformational fire to just cleanse them at the very depth of their being. It's an allegory, not literal, figurative, allowing oneself to be so cleansed that the waters, the living waters of spirit, just fill them up with new ideas, new visions, new sights, new ways of relating, expanding their minds, their hearts, their spirits, opening up to be more and more receptive to more good, more God, more love, more peace, more joy, more prosperity, more health and vitality than they have ever imagined or realized before. Just allowing this to be the very timbre, the very vibrational frequency from which they live, move, and have their being, undergirded by knowing that this presence so loved itself that it recreated itself and calls itself by their name. Holy, 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 holy life. And so it is from this place of awe and wonder for the divine that I speak this word, blessing each and every person here, calling forth healings, calling forth dynamic openings, connections with the divine, creativity, the creative impulse, abundance, prosperity, vitality, vibrancy, thriving. Those that place their prayer requests in the comment boxes for Meredith's dad, for Josiah, for Terry, for Jay, for all of the requests that you might still be holding on your heart. I am calling with answered prayer, harmony, goodness, forgiveness, generosity, compassion, grace, unfolding into each and every person. We sit in this field of receptivity to the ever-expanding good of this divine presence. I speak the word blessing the Hammond family for their daughter, Malaya, who made her transition in the Texas floods, and for any and all families that experienced loss, pain in the floods, whether it's Texas or North Carolina or Virginia or anywhere in the world. Anyone who is experiencing loss of any kind, I'm calling forth the healing balm of divine love, soothing them and holding them, embracing them, supporting them as they move through these days, moving forward with a sense of purpose, with a sense that there is more, with an awareness that they can, as I listened to a parent who lost their child say, they can tuck them in their hearts and carry them with them everywhere they go. Whatever it is that you are moving through, I just invite you to put the burden down, let it go, put it at the altar of this divine presence, and allow yourself to feel whatever it is you need to feel, and to have that tender place in your heart, knowing that whatever it is that you are moving through is being worked out. Whatever loss that you've experienced, the love still exists, calling forth vitality and vibrancy, even in the face of what seems like such a difficult time. Maybe it's a diagnosis or a prognosis, whatever it might be. Just allowing yourself to feel the healing balm of divine love, soothing you and holding you, leading you and guiding you, even in the place where you might feel like, when is the sun going to shine again, figuratively. And as we expand this tenderness, this compassion, we include RFK Jr. in all that he is doing, knowing that he is up against so much and he is still moving forward. So we bless him, we surround him. I know as I speak this prayer that there was a prayer circle that began 2 years ago in July for RFK Jr. And that these prayers, not only from that prayer circle, from everyone around the world, continue to hold him and hold him high, knowing what a journey it has been for him to arrive at being Secretary of the HHS and all that that involves. So we bless him, we hold him, and we also hold him high, that he will stay committed to truth and transparency as he promised. And we bless his health and wholeness and vitality, knowing he's divinely guided, guarded, protected, blessing his marriage and all of his children, health and wholeness for each and every one, blessing Nicole for her courage, her family, blessing Maha and their intention to bring forth truth that supports each and every person in being healthier than they have ever been and ending chronic health issues, blessing this administration and calling forth the highest of integrity, blessing each and every person who said yes, knowing that whether or not they knew it, it was a sacred yes. And we just hold them high. We hold them high, high, high in that place, calling forth the highest. And I absolutely know that beyond this administration, there is, I'm searching for the word because I'm being given the image, but I don't have the word. But there is a being, there is a hell, there is a place, it seems like it might be chaotic. It seems like it might be out of order. But what I know is that there is a divine order unfolding, and that even in the midst of what may upset people, there is something being called forth that is greater than they ever imagined before. So I'm calling forth peace, peace, calling forth the cessation of any and all violence, emotional, mental, physical, financial, political. I'm calling forth a healing where this situation is with our environment, where the situations are with immigration, where the situations are with our world being peaceful. I'm calling forth fulfillment. I'm calling forth good and God and grace. I'm calling forth an awakening with all people who say yes to being elected officials, that really it is a spiritual assignment, not political. And they are lifted up into a higher consciousness. And that in this moment, at this very, very pivotal time in our world, there is a waking up, there is a shaking up, and something so beautiful emerges from this. And I know that I may not see it with my mortal mind, but I know that God sees it. And so it is with an open and grateful heart that I allow this prayer to be, knowing that it goes forth and is made manifest. And knowing that this is so. Bless you, Vicky. I simply allow it to be. And if you are in vibrational harmony with this word spoken in whatever way you close your prayer, speak that word now. We'll just have a moment of moving into the stillness where you say it. Bring anyone into your mind, anyone, anything into your heart and your mind. And then we will close the prayer. And now you can all unmute and you can join me by saying, Amen, Amen. Ashe, Aho.
Thank you, Reverend Wendy.
You're so welcome.
Peace and
Namaste.
and healing to you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Carly.
It's healing energy to you, Wendy.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and namaste.
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 God bless all of you.
Namaste.
God bless you, one and all.
Yes.
Sending peace to all.
All right.
Wendy, Alex,
So
and Vicky.
it is.
All right.
Wishing you
So-
Ciao Bella, viva Italia! Grazie mille!
All right, you all. So remember 5 p.m. Pacific time next Sunday. And I'll make sure that you get the translation of what Alex said and the other recordings. I wish you a blessed and beautiful rest of your day, evening, wherever you are.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Hi, everyone.
Thank
Love,
you.
love to you.
Namaste.
To you too.
Namaste.
Blessings
Thank
always.
you.
Aloha.
Bye for now.
Thank you.